These protein Oreo brownies helped me lose 150 pounds. And here's how you make them. The ingredients you're gonna need: some type of brownie, protein powder, actual Oreos, some type of fake sugar. This could be Splenda, this could be stevia, or this could be monk fruit. Cocoa powder, ideally Hershey's. All-purpose, aka AP flour. Baking soda.
Baking soda! I got baking soda!
Salt. Vanilla. Non-sugar added chocolate chips. Greek yogurt. Cashew milk. Flour is in the bowl. Protein powders in the bowl. Salt.
EA Sports.
It's in the bowl. Baking soda's in the bowl. Cocoa powder's in the bowl. Splenda's in the bowl. Use a whisk or a fork to mix it all together. Okay, it's now all combined and hogamogamous.
What?
So now we're gonna move on to the wet ingredients. So what we're gonna do is basically melt the non-sugar added chocolate chips. Once that's done, we're then going to add the cashew milk or whichever milk of choice you're using to the bowl, preferably glass. Then we're gonna microwave it in intervals. Once you add the cashew milk, don't touch it. So this part isn't in the book, but it would be a nice touch to add a splash of vanilla, totally optional as well. What you want to do every 30 to 45 seconds is just give it a nice whisk, but you want to make sure to mix it so then that way it doesn't burn. Okay, so once your consistency is something like this where you can see the whisk or the fork leave a trail, then you're good. Okay, so now we're gonna add the Greek yogurt to this bowl and mix until combined. Once you finish combining all the wet ingredients, we're gonna combine the wet with the dry. Optionally, what I always do when I'm mixing wet and dry is I'll make a well at the bottom, so then that way it's easier to mix more well combined. And then you mix. This isn't a type of batter where you could really like over mix. So just make sure that there's no more dry, because if you do and it ends up in the batter, it's not gonna taste the greatest. So you're looking for a consistency like this. Boom. You're gonna basically just divide the batter evenly into each thing. So then from here, what you wanna do is flatten this out, or make it as even as possible. Yeah, now we're gonna put this in the oven, okay? Minimum 20 minutes, 325, 330. Okay, so now we have all the brownies out of the oven. The easiest way to test is if you just put a toothpick in the middle and it comes out clean, okay? You're gonna refrigerate these. Don't touch it.